With Chapter 6 Season 2 being announced as Heisted theme, there seems to be a lot of discourse in the community about which season was actually the original Heist theme. For example, this subreddit has one of the most intense debates I've ever seen. People are really feeling some type of way about this. So let's set the record straight. The OG Heist season is Chapter 2 Season 2, but the first time we ever got a Heisted theme was the mini event in Chapter 1 Season 5. Chapter 4 Season 4 is not the first Heisted theme we got. But before we get deeper into that debate, let's take a trip down memory lane and talk about Chapter 1 Season 5 and its mini event called High Stakes. From September 6th to September 11th, we were introduced to a mini event in new mode where the objective was to secure one of 4 diamonds that would drop on the map. Once you secured a diamond, you had to escape to the getaway vans and the win was yours. But when you had the diamond, you ran much slower and the map would show where you were, so obviously it made you a huge target. However, since there were 3 diamonds that dropped at the start, there were times you might get away scotch-free while the opposing teams converge on the other diamonds. Drink your water. That final and 4th diamond, it didn't drop until later in the match, which meant some people chose to hide and wait, while those other teams battled for the first 3. And to be honest, this was a pretty popular strat. The last diamond always was contested. For us OGs, we really remember this as one of the first times we started to feel how different this game was going to be, how much care and passion Epic was putting into it. This was also around the time you were hearing a lot of chatter around extractions, and how there should be more opportunities to win the game than just being the last alive. People wanted their participation trophies. I feel like High Stakes was their attempt at testing the waters, seeing if people wanted more than just the standard BR outcome. And I do remember this mode being a lot of fun, but nothing hits quite like being the last alive out of 100 people. It just isn't as fulfilling to sneak off the map early, especially before a lot of the action happens. But I do get it, I understand. The biggest obstacle Fortnite faces on a regular basis is balancing the gameplay between newer and older players. So incorporating this type of event, this type of mode is always on the table. Hit that subscription button. You always want to give the people who never win a chance to win. The high stakes mini event was a success for sure. It set the template for these mini battle passes we get during the season now, like Jack Sparrow, but by the end of the 5-day event, there was a definite sentiment amongst the community that it was just not as fun as the regular BR. But now let's get back to the debate. People are arguing that a spy theme just isn't the same as a heisted theme, which in a way is true, but at the same time, spying is a major aspect of a heist, and the objective of that season was to get into a vault and steal information. I think we all remember trying to get that Deadpool skin where we went to that weird room and was just uncovered information. It was a weird vibe. The other reason is stated as just because something has vaults doesn't mean it's a heist season, or else every other season that had a vault would be a heist season, which is fair. But at the same time, for many of those seasons, the vaults were simply open, or only a few of them were accessible, or the season had no emphasis on them whatsoever. I think people assume heist as specifically stealing money, but sometimes the heist is about information, or something different. When spies steal information, they're committing a heist. Just because the official name of that season doesn't incorporate the word heist, doesn't mean we aren't going to relate that season to having heist in it. Chapter 4 Season 4 trailer gave us the exact same vibes as the Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer. In both of them, you can make an argument that a heist is occurring, with the Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer ending in top secret, supporting the fact that we are indeed trying to steal information. The yacht, the agency, the shark, they're all giving heist vibes, much more than spies. At the end of the day, both seasons feel very similar, and that's okay. There really are only so many themes, so many options that they can pull from, and at some point, each theme, each level is going to be recycled at some variation of another. We've had numerous Japanese themes, numerous comic book themes. You get the point. If you don't think Chapter 2 Season 2 was a heist theme because there are spies, then that's okay. But if you don't at least recognize that spying is a big part of a heist theme, and that season really gave heist vibes, I'm not sure you really understand what a heist is. But I guess none of that really matters since the original heisted theme was in Chapter 1 Season 5, so the real OGs, they know what's up. Let me know in the comments where all the OGs are. Who played that high stakes mini event back in Chapter 1 Season 5? And what elements of the upcoming season do you think they're going to pull from previous seasons? Am I crazy? Am I completely wrong in that Chapter 2 Season 2 had nothing to do with heists? Almost every one of my channel's viewers is not subscribed to the channel. Do me a huge favor and hit that subscription button. We're trying to get monetized. My dog and I.
Oh, above you, turn around.
What?
Alright. No, there's another one!
Damn, you told me to turn around, then I turned around, he was in front of where I was looking.
You were facing the other way.
I'm addicted to crack. What is this?
Locked up.
This is disgusting. Oh my god, there's numerous. Ah!
I haven't seen him.
This is disgusting behavior. Oh, I could take a sniper. I guess I will. You look so good.
Thanks.
Guess what, boy? It's me! Alright, That's enough yapping for today. And if you enjoyed this video, think about watching either of these videos that's on the screen. Go out there and do something great.